process built into this. There's obviously been the Olimoleague weeklies, there's been the Olimoleague monthly finals. This is the Winter Finals, it's the end of the whole thing, it's the end of the season. This might be, in fact, even the last Olimoleague. Sorry, let me fix the health bars. This might even be the last Olimoleague, so let's see who can climb to the top of the mountain here in the Winter Finals. As we have got ourselves the blue Protoss player starting us off in the bottom right corner of the map. It is herO. herO, who has been so very good, and in the last few days I've seen him play has just been a little bit shakier. Let's see what he comes up with today. He takes on Rogue, our red Zerg in the top left, who has also been a little bit quiet in the online events recently. Hoping to see him continue to participate and play in a few more as we get some extra ones on the go as well. Last Olimoleague, yeah, well, I asked Crank if there was going to be more Olimoleagues, and he said no. So I guess unless they get some new, yeah, I guess unless they get themselves some new, sponsoring and stuff, then maybe this, maybe there won't be much going on. But let's see what's going to happen as we kick on off into our first game. So in the top left, it's Rogue. And we have here on the bottom right, beautiful part of Olimoleague is they have an official observer, so I can just click that on, and you guys don't have to deal with me missing all the action all day long as well. So that's a major plus. We take those. Hell yeah. So yeah, I maybe they'll find some funding for more Olimoleagues in the future. I mean, it was nice that it was able to come back even for a little while, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, we're in the tough times of StarCraft 2 where funding things is not always easily done at the end of the day. And that's why it's so important to fund the StarCraft 2 that you can fund if you want to support it and stuff, guys. That's why we always push our stuff quite heavily. I actually just got a Patreon payout yesterday, and it was the biggest Patreon payout we've ever had from the Patreon, which is amazing to think that we've been doing this for 10 years, and that more people than ever before have decided to get behind the Patreon page, which is awesome because if you're not aware, the Patreon is what we use to directly fund tournaments. So any pledges on the Patreon page, patreon.com/WardiTV, are guaranteed to go into the prize pool of tournaments. So we had our biggest payout yesterday, which is really cool. It just means it helps us to support some events that will be going into the WardiTV February prize pool alongside our Patreon funds from January to make up the prize money for that tournament. So it's actually really nice because we didn't run anything ourselves in January apart from Monday Cups. So the Patreon has actually fully funded our WardiTV February tournament, so that's really sick. Usually we use it as, like, you know, partial funds for things, and I find money from other places and stuff to put together. So yeah, very cool. Alright, we're gonna kick off and get going as the Adept is going to shade about, just going to go and get that Zergling, just going to get a little grab right here. So we've seen the Queen getting a creep, the Adept getting a creep tune, the Queen going to push the Adept away, and we'll just shove that the other direction for a few moments right now. And we take it easy as we figure out what it is we would like to do here. The couple of Adepts going to come moving back the other direction, so they're going to come back over in this direction as well, so they're just going to come around, and we just wait to see what exactly we are going to be getting up to over the next little while. Oracle obviously poking about, trying to see a little bit of what's up, a little bit of what's happening. Just a couple of Adepts continue to go. Moving about, the Oracle will activate and a couple of drones begin to drop down. So just going to be seeing a little bit going down right there. A couple of shots coming off. And the Oracle is going to get back onto it for the next few moments. So I think I'm getting attached to that, getting ready to deal with things. Do have the Oracle pulling back array to the side. A few more drones coming up. The Lings are coming through as well. Continue to bring this all online as we actually do get ourselves on top of a couple of extra drones. He has 3 workers going down. Not a bad jump at all. Good to be able to make some progress there. Have ourselves a few drones still dropping. I mean, the oracles will pose a threat with these adepts as well, so that will be something, I think, which when you look at this, you kind of look at it and you say, okay, well, the adepts and oracles together can definitely be annoying, and you killed a few drones early. You've already been annoying, and this is going to be a dead queen. This is dangerous, because now this other queen's going to go down. There's no anti-air to stop these oracles. hero's just going to be in the natural of Rogue. He actually shades the adept to the third, but he will find a few drones. And because we've killed so many queens already, I feel like Rogue is running out of anti-air that can move between bases. The adepts are going to start killing the spore crawl on the third base, which means the third is just completely open to attack for the future. The adepts actually step away, a little afraid, but actually you don't even know if they needed to be honest. I think he could have held back a little further than what he did. His Zergling's just going to try and step forward again. Does herO have a stats icon in his Nexus? Oh, it's herO. That is he himself. Some of the WCS portraits of days gone by, some of them are very good, but some of them I personally don't think really capture the players as well as they could. I think the artistic style gets a little lost on it, but if you know herO, I think you can tell that is him. Sometimes difficult to tell at a glance, though. Well, guys coming through. The extra gates coming about, +1 and Blink coming through as well. Our army of herO setting up through the center of the map. Huggle's going to activate, Adept's going to be there, Feelings going down. Let's see how Stork's going to get rid of one Overlord. A couple of Hydras going to be there, the Adept Shade again. I mean, with the Hydras out, herO will get cleaned up here, but he's done very good damage. He now knows the Hydras and Lings are just being made. If you're herO, you should be able to recognize that this has turned into a very aggressive push, basically, from Rogue. And that means that it's time to get defense going. He starts +2 in Storm. Now, don't get me wrong, in the long run, Storm's going to be great. The problem is, we're not there yet. And this attack is coming right now. Now, Stay Swords are coming through. We've got a lot of static defense on the way. We have Link Stalkers to buy yourself some time as well. So let's continue to trade. A few drones are coming across the map. Not sure what they're doing over here, honestly. This feels like almost just a miss rally as they get pulled away. No, he's just going to send it with drones, Lings, and Hydras. Wow. I just don't think that's going to be enough, right? These cannons are going to go down. But the Stalkers, I mean, they've been doing what they need to, which is buying time. We are 8 seconds away from Storm. The Stalker count is still extremely good. Obviously, Rogue extremely all in as he pulled the drones into this, and not really much else to say, guys. This one is going to go the way of herO, and he is going to win the opening game here on Whispers of Gold, opening his Olimoleague Finals. Of me, more of StarCraft 2. That's what we like to see, right? In the top left, well, bottom left-hand side, sorry, it is going to be our blue Zerg player Rogue on Eldorado to try and bounce back in the series. And in the bottom right, our red Protoss is herO. And this is a double elimination bracket, so loser is not out. We'll get a second chance, and we'll see that second chance later today. We will be covering the first round of the lower bracket as part of today's stream. Here in the bottom right, he's getting the gateway going. And we'll set up his wall to start us off here. Probably making its way across the map. Take a couple of moments. I'm probably heading to the bottom left-hand side. Look to see what's going on. Next is the assimilator coming through from herO. Nothing really too crazy just yet. Take a couple of moments. Acceptable shade out over the left-hand side. Stargate coming through. Next is coming about. Again, Ling's drones all coming through here for a couple of moments. Peaceful opening game of PvZ as herO is on a 1-0 lead already. I guess they were going to have an 8 best of 3 stream today, guys. Yeah, looking forward to it. I actually think we're going to get a... so I actually got a fun weekend of StarCraft coming up for you guys as well, because I'm going to be off tomorrow, but on Saturday, we'll be doing the... on Saturday, we'll be doing the thingy-mabobby. Yep, I can think and talk. What are we doing on Saturday? The thingy-mabobby, yes. On Saturday, we're going to be doing the second day of this Olimoleague Finals, and then on Sunday, I think we're going to put together our qualifier for WardiTV February event that I've been mentioning earlier on as well. It's a fun little weekend of StarCraft 2 coming up as well. Excited for that as our probes pull in a couple of Lings, take some damage, taking some shots. Oracle comes across the left side. The Adept is actually going to move about to the bottom side here. Keep an eye on where this third base is going to be, so you're just going to check that out. While Oracle's moving around, obviously he's going to be able to get some crew tumors here. Get onto the Queen for a couple of moments as well. Got that link speed still coming through, the Evolution Chamber coming up. Nice, 4 drones killed here initially. Oracle's going to keep on flying about. Just having the melee upgrade and the drones continue to come on through. Racing Lions just going to nibble onto the Nexus. It's all going to be there. Oracle's going to turn around the other direction in a couple moments. Throws go down, overload scouting through. Second Stargate from herO is going to be a little bit interesting, I think. Be fun to see how we utilize the extra oracles, because he is going to continue to build a couple more oracles as well. We have ourselves the hatchery and the lad continue to come through. The melee upgrade coming up as well. It's a lot of oracles as herO flies them across the map already. 7 oracles on the map. It's not every day you see 7. He's building 2 more again. He's literally going mass oracle. Diving in here, going to lose 2 oracles so far, taking out 3 queens. Queen stopped fine. I feel like he could have had another oracle there. There's quite a few queens in the end for 2 oracles. Probe's going down on the other side of the map, however, as in the 3rd base. That is going to be a Ling run by that the Adept Warping has to come and deal with. So the Adept Warping takes a little bit of time. Gonna get the Dropper Lords going, and we're gonna go Lings, a Burrow upgrade, and Baneling speed. The Dropper Lord, yeah, it looks like just Lings into the main base is the plan there, unless we morph some Banes for the Bane drop. I actually think the Ling drop would be good. You already saw herO a little bit lacking unit-wise because he's so Oracle heavy, and if these Oracles are all clumping together, they might not be in position at all to deal with a Dropper Lord into the main. And that could be a few more probes going down, and a great way for Rogue to continue to step up in this game and to put a little bit of feistiness out from himself. One Oracle begins to peel back. The Dropper Lord is going to be there in a moment. A few Banes set up for that right side. Here's the Dropper Lord. Not even full of Lings. Just 5 Lings or so going to run into this mineral line. So they're going to come straight through. And at the same time, we do have units elsewhere. Lings at the front. Going to run up into the natural. This is a wall-off. You're actually having a wall-off. Is not bad, but he's not responding at all to this. As the Oracles get drones over here, but they're going to start on the hatchery. Do they want to commit for it? Not too sure. We're actually going to go after the queens now instead, which I don't hate, but we've just lost the entire main base, which is just... I mean, herO just did nothing about the main base attack. He just completely ignored it. Now I'm going to give you guys a pro StarCraft 2 tip. If you have 5 Zerglings attacking your main mineral line, it is worth killing them, because if you don't do anything, you will lose your entire mineral line to 125 minerals worth of Zerglings. And I'm going to do some math for you. You know, 16 probes, 6 in gas, 22. So, you know, 22 probes, that's a casual, 1,100 minerals. Losing 1,100 minerals of probes to 125 minerals of Zerglings is not a good trade. So, yes, herO has kind of messed up on that one. That was a horrific performance from him defensively, honestly. I get it, like, Rogue made it tough, and he was, you know, playing with the Oracles on the other side as well, but I don't think there's ever a good reason, because these Banes do nothing. I don't think there's ever a good reason to not have the probes pulled away from the main base. It takes a second. Even if he just walked into Adepts in that main base, 5 Lings were not that threatening. Yeah, I feel like he could have done a lot better there as the few Lings come back in. So round 2 in the main base, this time we defend it. Dropper Lord steps away once more. And we do have the Burrow now as well, allowing you to hide those Zerglings here and there. It's obviously quite nice. President Glaives coming up from herO, who I don't think is going to have a good time going Glaives this late in the game against what's already going to be Ling Bane Hydra. Especially the Baneling is going to be very effective against those Adepts. Unless he can force field all of the Banes away, that seems unlikely, honestly. Let's see, though. He will have the Oracles to support this as well. 6 Oracles coming around that left-hand side. Getting ready to push with everything else. Glaives about to finish already. Lings for the counterattack once again. Rogue with the activity in this game. Is going to keep on coming with those Zerglings. And again, just burrows them up, force an Observer, force those Robos to busy themselves and just be a distraction for a few moments from now. Something herO has to worry about is he quite clearly is trying to focus on an attempted attack over here. We have 18 more Banes morphing. We actually start rolling in what I would call early. I don't mind the forcing the force fields on the top and then backing up, but the Banes on the bottom should have never gotten that far forward. They were just donations. This herO is actually ahead on army supply coming into this. I still think the quality of Rogue's army is better, especially because a lot of that army is made up of sentries. The Adepts barely spread. Excuse me, sorry. And the Adepts barely spread, and he probably could have killed the Prism on the right side as well before that Adept warp in if he needed to. He's going to let those Adepts get out. None of the Immortals get saved. Honestly, not the prettiest game for a herO. Like, he played it a little bit weirdly. He played a bit of an interesting style, sure, but I mean, he just took so much damage to Ling run by. Yeah, well, let's see what the matchups get to. We'll see after the second series, but I always think it's very nice to just kind of watch the same players for a little bit and then switch into the other set of players. Usually I do it because it helps the players' schedule, but I actually think it's a nice way of doing it as well. Like I say, we'll see what the matchups are. I'm not super hyped about casting 4 PvZs in a row if that's what it becomes, so yeah. Let's see, as we do have in the top right-hand side, the blue Protoss player is herO. Taking on the red Zerg in the bottom left, herO. You guys are enjoying the stream. A little tiny side section at the start of this Game 3. do consider doing the following things, which are liking the YouTube video, subscribing to the YouTube channel, following here on Twitch. If you're really enjoying and you would like to support a little bit further than that, we obviously have membership options available on YouTube nowadays, which range a whole bunch of different price plans. So if you would like to support, check that out. If you're watching on Twitch, you can use your Prime subs to support for free, and you can subscribe regularly as well. We are currently sat at about 640 subs, guys. I would absolutely love to get that pushed back up towards 700. We've got some WardiTV events coming up this month. I would absolutely love to just have the prize money of those be a little bit more covered by the subscriber count, especially just because we're still in a little bit of a rough time for ad revenue. So if you've got a sub, go and spare a Prime sub available. You've got a few dollars to share with a sub. I really do appreciate it. That helps us out a bunch and helps us to run more StarCraft 2 action in the future. As we get going into Game 3 of this series. Access cervical, the assimilator all coming through, the pylon coming up as well. All probe's going to get nibbled on. It's kind of lame you can't prime sub through mobile. Yeah, the only way you can do it is if you go to your web browser and actually like log into Twitch on your web browser rather than on the Twitch app. It's yeah. It's a little sucky. There's something to do with the rules of how you do money things with it's actually, I don't actually think it's Twitch's fault though. It's something to do with the rules of how money and transactions must work on, you know, through mobile stores essentially. Because the Twitch app comes from the App Store or the Google Play Store or whatever, and those stores have rules like you can't basically promote like a Prime sub instead of a subscription. Because a subscription is essentially something you buy. A Prime allows you to essentially get that subscription at like as like a voucher or something. You just can't do it on the official apps. It's crazy, isn't it? How much control these stores have over apps and companies. That's kind of bonkers to me. It's the power of pretty much everyone in the world owning 2 or 3 different types of phones. Adept is going to come shading about. Rollings will hang around there. Only going to get the Adept kill. A few drones, Queen. Continue to come about. Once she finishes up, 3 bases get set. herO with the next Oracle on the way. Don't expect him to play Mass Oracle this game. Is this rogue the one people call Goat? Yes. Although a bit of a different version from Goat Rogue because he went to the military and he's never quite reclaimed that same power, but yeah. What's the Ninja Turtles music on the background? I don't think that's on the stream. All I hear is StarCraft music. Adepts, Queens, continue to move about a little bit. Yo, thank you so much. Just double checking the Adepts aren't going to do anything. Chai Tea Latte 7, thank you so much for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thank you so much for finding a way through. Thank you, thank you. Well, Oracles, the Adepts gather on together. Oracle's going to come through. 4 drones go down. +1 and Blink coming up. The extra probes and gateways coming about. Drones, roach speed. All on the way through for the moment. And Deb just step away. Oracles gather again. Hydroden, Roadtron, Roaches continue to pop about. Sword coming through again. Second Queen getting caught in that straight away. That's a pretty reasonable catch as we do have ourselves the +1 attack upgrade, the blink, both coming through, so we get all of that brought up right now. Focus on the Oracle coming down on the bottom side of the map, the army of Rogue. In the upper right, trying to take position as well. Just going to see that Oracle put into place. The Stasis Sword going off, just going to catch one single Zergling. The rest of the Stalkers going through gates. Templar Archives and Assimilators coming about as well. Our Stalkers will try and continue down around the bottom. He's getting caught in that stasis. We still step through. Ling going down. The Hydra just taking some damage. Shots continue to come about. The Ling's going to get around onto the Adept. The Roaches, Hydras, and Queens are going to continue over as well. The VGG's as herO just pushes through and gets victory. This game falls apart for Rogue, unfortunately. Some good trades from herO.